Once upon a time, there were two merchants who were close friends. Both were preparing for a business journey to sell their goods and had to decide whether to travel together. Since each had around 500 carts, they agreed that traveling at the same time would be too crowded. One merchant believed it would be advantageous to go first. He thought, "The road will be smooth, the best grass will be available for my bullocks, and I will have first access to fresh fruits and vegetables. My leadership will be admired, and I can negotiate the best prices before anyone else arrives." The second merchant, however, thought differently. He saw benefits in going second. "My friend's carts will level the road, making travel easier. His bullocks will consume the rough grass, allowing new, tender shoots to grow for mine. The old fruits will be picked, making way for fresh ones. Plus, I won't need to waste time bargaining. The prices will already be set." Satisfied with this reasoning, he let his friend go ahead, who believed he had outsmarted him and set off first. As the first merchant traveled, he and his caravan entered a dangerous region known as the Waterless Desert, which local villagers warned was haunted by demons. In the middle of the desert, they encountered a group of travelers whose carts were covered in mud and dripping with water. These travelers carried lotuses and water lilies, appearing as if they had just come from a lush oasis. Their leader, speaking with confidence, said, "Why are you burdening your animals with heavy water supplies? There's an oasis just ahead with plenty of fresh water and delicious dates. Your bullocks are exhausted. Lighten their load and spare them the struggle." Despite prior warnings about demons, the merchant trusted these strangers, believing them to be genuine travelers. Without hesitation, he ordered his men to dump all their water. But as they continued, they found no oasis, only the relentless heat of the desert. Slowly, they realized they had been deceived, and panic spread among them. By nightfall, the travelers and their animals were too weak to continue. Exhausted and dehydrated, they collapsed into a deep sleep. As darkness fell, the demons revealed their true forms. They attacked, mercilessly devouring every last person and animal. By morning, all that remained were scattered bones and abandoned carts. Months later, the second merchant began his journey. As he reached the waterless desert, he gathered his people and warned them, "This land is said to be haunted. Do not drink any local water or believe any strangers without my approval." Halfway through, his caravan encountered the same deceptive group, claiming an oasis was nearby and urging them to discard their water. But the merchant was sharp. He observed their unnatural red eyes, their overly assertive manner, and their suspicious insistence. He also reasoned, "How can there be an oasis in a place called the Waterless Desert? There are no storm clouds or signs of rain." Turning to his men, he said, "These people may be demons. We will not throw away our water until we find proof of a real water source. If we discard it now and later find none, we will become weak and vulnerable, easy prey for those who seek to deceive us." Ignoring the tricksters, the caravan pressed forward. That evening, they stumbled upon the remains of the first merchant's ill-fated expedition. Broken carts, scattered goods, and bones littering the ground. They immediately understood what had happened. With great caution, the merchant instructed his people to stand guard throughout the night. The next morning, they replenished their supplies with the valuables left behind, ensuring that nothing useful went to waste. Well prepared and wise, they completed their journey safely, returning home prosperous and secure. Never be deceived by appearances or persuasive words. True wisdom lies in questioning, observing, and thinking critically before making decisions. The moral of the story is, one must always be wise enough not to be fooled by tricky talk and false appearances. If this story inspired you, please like this video, leave a comment about what it taught you, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting content and life-changing stories. Together, let's spread positivity,